Hey people, welcome to another edition of Tech in 3. My name is Sami Dawuna and this is Tech Focus 24. So today on Tech in 3, I just want to do sort of like a second edition or a continuation of what I started, a few days ago about the Dispute Resolution Committee, the DRC that NCA is forming. Now, I just need to do a few clarifications so that you understand exactly what is happening. Now, you know that before, like I told you, there's a consultation going on for a dispute resolution committee to be formed at the NCA. Now, prior to that, NCA already have an arrangement in place where people can file complaints. You can call the NCA number. There's a number you can call. You can send an email to the NCA. We are going to put all those on the screen right now. You can call. You can send email. You can also go to their Facebook page or any of the social media pages and then file your complaints. There are other processes that you can go through and file a complaint. Now, when you file a complaint through those, you don't have to pay anything. You just call, and if they take up the matter from there and they deal with it, you don't have to pay anything. But then the Dispute Resolution Committee is being handled at the board level. So these other processes that I mentioned is at the operational level, at the management level. So it goes straight to NCA, where the people who manage NCA, the Director General, and then his people. But then the DRC is at the board level. What it means is that NCA is actually raising complaints to the board level, where the board themselves will now begin to handle certain complaints. And that's why they have given specifically 3 levels of complaints, disputes between telcos and each other, telcos and telcos, ISPs and ISPs and telcos, and then complaints between service providers, i.e. ISPs, telcos, and utility service providers like Ghana Water, ECG, that kind of thing. And then also the other level is that complaints between we the consumers, we the customers, and the service providers. So if I have an issue with a telco or an ISP, so that is it. So the board is taking up, because that's why the chairman of the Dispute Resolution Committee is a board member. So that's another level. So in other words, if you don't want to pay money, then you have to go straight to the NCA itself, the management themselves, and complain through their various channels. But then if you want to raise it to the board level, that's where you have to pay. Now, even that, I am still suggesting as a citizen that look, if it is a telco against a telco, or a telco against an ISP, or a telco against a utility provider, or an ISP against a utility provider, then they can demand money. But when me as an individual, I want to complain about a telco or about an ISP, I think the fees over there should be waived. I still think it should be waived. I'm going to make that submission officially through the Dispute Resolution Committee, guidelines. They draft the consultation that is going on, what is on the NCA. I'm going to be making that submission, but I'm saying it here that look, so the original presentation I made, where I said that now from henceforth we are going to be paying to complain to the NCA, not necessarily, because you can still complain through the other various channels. But then if you want to get to the board level, that is where you go to the Dispute Resolution Committee. And I'm still asking that the board should consider waiving the fees for individuals like us who want to make complaints. So that is a little bit of additional education that I want to bring on board. So guys, hey, the document is still there. You have up to April 24th. We have entered April. So you have up to April 24th to make your contribution. Go and make your contribution, because I'm going to make mine. Here is where we end another edition of Tech in 3. God bless.